Before y'all come for me, keep in mind that the purpose of this series is to find the least miserable pair of heels possible. Not necessarily the cutest, but hopefully we can find some that are cute. We're going to start off today with a tried and true brand that I can normally find comfortable shoes for myself and my patients. We're going to go on Zappos because I love a good deal and I'm cheap. We're going to look for Naturalizers. Yes, Naturalizers. And hopefully I can give you the gist of what you need to look for in a shoe, even if it's not a naturalizer, for it to be comfortable. We're going to start with these Baylors. Look at the way the forefoot rocker is. So we have a forefoot rocker. So the ball of the foot to the toes points upward. This takes the pressure and stress off of your metatarsals when you are walking, which is helpful because a heel has you elevated, putting a lot of stress and pressure on the front of your foot. So by having that rocker, you take some of the pressure off in the toe off stance. If you go back to one of my infographics, you will learn about the gait cycle, and there's a part called toe off. The next shoe we're going to look at is the Joy. The Joy also has, again, a really good forefoot rocker. This really does a good job of demonstrating what it looks like. You see how it's going up? Then you see in the arch that thickness and the curve that's going to give you cushion. Let's look at the Melody. This looks like something you may wear to a ball. Melody, again, you can see the cushion. It doesn't have a whole lot of cushion, but you can see the cushion. I keep showing the bottom of the shoes because you want there to be grip. Forefoot rocker with a platform. This is about a 4-inch heel, right? Which is higher than we would normally recommend, but I get it. The girls want to be elevated. But because it has that platform, it takes away from some of that height. And because it has a forefoot rocker, it's going to take some of the stress and pressure off the front of the foot. You see that cushion. You see that it has the curve of the arch. This has the potential to be a much more comfortable heel. Hopefully you all are seeing a pattern here. We're looking at the shape of the heel. We're looking at the heel height. We're looking at the bottom of the shoe to make sure that it has something to help you not fall your ass on the ground from it being too slick. Now we're going to look at a shoe that, even though it's in a brand that I normally say, hey, if you get a pair of Naturalizers, you should be okay. This is a shoe that I wouldn't like. We're going to look at the Vanessa 2. Now off top, hopefully you all can see why I don't like it. Right? If you look at the side profile, no forefoot rocker, absolutely flat to the ground. So it has that elevation with no offloading of your metatarsal heads. Right? So even though it's a brand I like, it's not a shoe I would recommend. Let's do one more. We'll look at this 27 Edit. This is a sparkly fancy shoe. Again, it's higher than the 2 inches, but it has that platform. The platform has a forefoot rocker. There is cushion throughout. Not a lot of cushion, but enough. Right? I've definitely seen shoes with more cushion, but enough to where it would not be miserable.